fan, welcome back to Tari's Lifestyle and Vlog, and thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the post-study work visa. We're going to be talking about what the post-study work visa actually is, the eligibility criteria, the required document, the processing time, and of course, how much it costs to apply for this visa. But before I go on, if this is your first time of coming to my channel and you like videos like this, then please subscribe. Turn your bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos going forward. Post-study work visa is a graduate visa that gives you permission to stay in the UK for up to 2 years after completion of your course in the UK. To be eligible for this visa, there are certain criteria that you need to meet. Okay, so the first one is that you must hold a student visa or a Tier 4 general student visa, which means you must have been on a course in the UK, therefore have a student visa. Okay, you must be in the UK at the time of your application. Okay, so you cannot be anywhere else and apply for a post-study work visa. You need to be in the UK at the time of your application. You must also have done 12 months of your course of study. Say for instance, you're doing a master's or a postgrad degree, you must have done at least 12 months of that course, or you must have done the duration of your course if your course is less than 12 months. Another criteria is for you to have studied a UK bachelor's degree, a postgrad, or a PhD, which is also the same as a postgraduate, or a PGCE and some other qualifications. I'll put a link to the different qualifications in the description box so you can have a look at those courses yourself. So you must have one of those courses in order to be eligible for this visa. Your education provider, which should be either your university or your college, must have informed the Home Office that you have successfully completed your course. Okay, so if you're not sure whether they've informed the Home Office or not, you can actually ask them whether they've informed the Home Office or not, and then you can be able to apply for this visa. You should be able to pay your application fee, which is £715, and also the NHS surcharge, which is £624 for 1 year. And of course, if you're going to be staying in the UK for 2 years, if your visa is going to be for 2 years, then it needs to be £624 times 2. When it comes to documentation for this post-study work visa, the first document you need is your passport or travel document, and this is important to prove your nationality as well as your identity. So for any sort of visa application you're going to apply for, you will need your passport that is valid. So your passport or your travel document needs to be valid. You also need your biometric residence permit. So once you've applied for your student visa, which you would have done if you were a student, you get like a biometric residence permit. It's like a little card that you're given which stands as your proof of stay in the UK. So you need that. There's some details on the card, like your name, your date of birth, the length of your stay will be on that card. You need that card when you're going to apply for your post-study work visa. You'll also need your CAS, which is your confirmation of acceptance for studies. Okay, so that the CAS reference number, so that is a number that will be on your initial CAS letter that you would have received when you applied for your course. So when you apply for your course, whether you came in as a bachelor or for a bachelor's degree, a postgraduate degree, or a PhD, whatever course you came for, when you get your offer, you get a confirmation of acceptance, which is your CAS. So that number will be on that letter. So that's what we're talking about here. So you need that letter to show that, okay, I originally had this CAS and now I've completed my course. I now want to apply for a post-study work visa. Have a sponsor, so someone or a company has sponsored you for a course, you would need a letter from your sponsor to say, yes, I was the one that actually sponsored this person and I'm happy for them to continue to stay on in the UK on a post-study work visa. So that's really important. So one of the benefits of this visa is that it's a 2 year visa, of course, after your student visa, and you can actually work with this visa. So you can find yourself a job, and hopefully you can find a graduate job while you have this visa, and also you can bring your dependents on this visa. So if you have a spouse, if you have children, if you have anyone that's dependent on you, you can bring them on with you on this visa. So if you had them, so they need to have been on your student visa. I must say that they need to have been on your student visa for you to be able to put them on your post-study work visa as well. Okay, one thing I must mention is that on this visa you cannot extend it. So once you finish your 2 years post-study work visa, you're not able to extend. However, you can switch to another kind of visa, maybe the skilled worker visa, once this one has been completed. And hopefully before it expires, who knows, you'd have gotten yourself a graduate job or a good job at that time. Processing time for this visa is 8 weeks. However, if your application is not straightforward, like I always say, if you haven't supplied the required documents, if you haven't prepared the documents, you haven't answered the questions correctly on your application form, then it might take longer. It might take less, but the average time for this application is 8 weeks. Okay, well, I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.